Before I start, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more real-life stories that hit hard, and share your thoughts in the comments after watching, because I really want to know what you do in my shoes. I'll never forget that night. I had been dreading the office holiday party all week, not because I didn't like my coworkers, but because my wife, Emma, was supposed to come with me, and lately, something felt off. She'd been distant, distracted, taking calls in the other room, laughing at texts I couldn't see. At first, I chalked it up to stress, work deadlines, office politics, a long day. I wanted to believe her. But that Thursday, I noticed her slipping out to take calls at odd hours, hiding her phone screen, even muttering excuses when I tried to check in. And I'll admit it, I started questioning myself, wondering if I was being paranoid. Maybe I was just imagining it. Maybe I was too controlling. But there was a knot in my stomach I couldn't shake. So at the office party, I tried to push it aside. I arrived a little early, hoping to catch her before things got hectic. The room was buzzing with music and laughter, glasses clinking and the smell of catered food filling the air. And that's when I saw her. Emma was standing near the far end of the room, and my heart sank the moment I noticed her. She was pressed against Mark, her co-worker, someone I'd met a few times but never really connected with. And then it happened. She leaned in and he kissed her. Just like that. In the middle of the party. Like it was a private moment no one else existed for. For a split second, I froze. My brain refused to process it. It felt like the world slowed down. Like I was watching a nightmare play out in real time. My chest tightened, my stomach lurched, and a cold rage started bubbling up inside me. But so did disbelief. I thought maybe, just maybe, it was a misunderstanding. Maybe they were joking. But then I saw her laugh. That same laugh I used to love. And it wasn't meant for me. I wandered through the party in a daze, my mind racing. How long had this been happening? The missed calls, the secretive messages, the late nights. It all clicked together like shards of glass cutting into my memory. I remember the weekend she worked late. The weekend she insisted she was too tired to come out. All those moments suddenly felt like lies she had been living in plain sight. When the party ended, I didn't speak to her. I went home, hands trembling, eyes stinging. I sat on the couch staring at my phone, scrolling through the tiny notifications that I'd ignored before. And there it was, a string of messages between her and Mark. Flirty at first, casual, then intimate, personal, secret. My hand shook so hard I could barely hold the phone. Each word felt like a punch, each emoji like betrayal carved into my chest. I couldn't sleep that night. Every memory of her felt tainted. Our lazy Sunday mornings, the dinners we cooked together, even the little texts she used to send saying she loved me. Were they all just masks she wore for me? The thought hurt worse than anything I'd imagined. The next morning, I confronted her. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just showed her the messages, the evidence, the undeniable truth. Her face fell, and for the first time, I saw something I hadn't expected: shame. Not anger, not defiance, but shame. She admitted it, explained it with shaky words, excuses that made no sense to me. But at least she didn't lie. I didn't mean to hurt you, she whispered. I just felt unseen. And I understood that feeling too well. But understanding didn't make it okay. It didn't erase the kiss, the lies, the heartbreak. I made my decision quietly. I packed a bag, walked out, and left the keys on the counter. She asked me to stay, begged me to forgive her. But I realized some things are bigger than love alone. Trust, respect, and self-worth, they can't survive this kind of fracture. Walking away was the hardest, the most freeing thing I've ever done. I cried in the car. I screamed in the empty streets. I replayed the betrayal over and over. But I also felt a strange sense of clarity. I was choosing myself. I was reclaiming my dignity. It's been months now. Life is quieter, lonelier in some ways, but also sharper, clearer. I still think of her sometimes, and I'll admit it, the wound still stings. But I've rebuilt small corners of my world, my passion, my friends, my work. I don't need someone else's lies to validate me. And that's the lesson I want to leave with anyone listening. Love can be messy, Trust can be broken, and heartbreak can feel endless. But walking away from betrayal doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And sometimes, it's the only way to find peace again. If you've ever been through something like this, I want to hear your story. Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so we can navigate these real, messy, painful human experiences together.